Manny Greenberg was a Passover cheater, and it pained him to know it was true. Because when Manny went looking for chametz, he left in his icebox a brew. Now, to hear it from Manny, he would tell you it was just that he wanted that beer to stay cold during Passover season, and he'd hoped that his reason was clear. But to those of us who knew Manny, we couldn't help but to snicker. Manny was a year-round boozer who loved to drink his liquor. So when Manny would clean his house as Passover started to loom, he removed all the chametz he'd find as he searched from room to room. Out went the bottles of bourbon, the scotch, and his supply of rye, and out went the old mug and David. You don't have to ask me why. It was just one little tiny bottle, so harmless, he thought to himself. Surely no one would care about that. So, my friends, he left it on the shelf. But Manny neglected to tell Mama, who stopped by just before her seder. A bottle of suds, that's forbidden. This she learned as a girl in her cheder. Manny, what on earth has possessed you? Don't you know that beer's not allowed? To think that your gray-haired mama must remind you of what you've avowed. You can't have grains or leavened items. Things that rise are strictly taboo. So what on earth has possessed you to keep that bottle of blackened voodoo? Manny couldn't answer Mama well, and now he finally was caught. The explanation he longed to reach for was something he certainly sought. But as hard as he tried, he was dumbfounded. Is there something inside of my head that makes me crave to keep alcohol, and its loss is something I dread? He kept thinking these things in silence, but he now was above any shame. Manny knew in his heart he was wrong, and he had no one else to blame. I must learn to temper my actions, and my drinking henceforth I'll subdue. Keep my passions in check like the chametz. Moderation is what I'll pursue. In the blink of an eye and with time to spare, Manny reached for the brew made from grain. With an opener, he popped its pop top and poured those suds down the drain. I'll be better, Mama, thank you, he told her. Your shikah son at Pesach will be fine. I will give up the beer and all the boozing, and will concentrate now just on wine. Happy Passover.